We are back with some more For the King. Now we're on the main menu because I'm going to go into the lore store because it's been a little while and I think we've got some lore to spend, and with that we're going to spend it because if you don't spend it you lose it, as they say. So, not really sure what I want to be picking up here, if I'm honest. What to pick up? What to pick up? What are you? You do stuff. You are a weapon. I don't care about you. You're an interesting little helmet. You're just a weird drink. We're just going to go with the guys at the top. We're just going to go with the guys at the top. These are the simplest ones. So, a gambling den. No, I don't care about gambling den. I will pick up a night boat. That will give us another merchant to go talk to so we can buy some more gear. I will pick up one of these bronze heroes because they will give us some boost to our XP for our entire party. The more XP, the more levels, and the more levels, the better you are. We will now resume our game, and I'll be there when we're all loaded in. And here we are with our TW1, who is the blacksmith, Vila with the scholar, and Seymour as the trapper. We are doing very, very well so far in our apprentice difficulty run. It's been going quite well so far. I'm not 100% sure where we're meant to be going next, so I'm just going to need to try and work out what we're doing. It looks like most of the guys are low on health, so it looks like a heal is going to be our main bit of priority. That scamp is in an interesting position. I think we're just going to head towards the wood smoke and heal up. Everyone really needs a good heal up, and then we can move on to whatever is next. We do have a scourge on the timeline, which is going to be an interesting one to deal with. Let's... What's your awareness stat? 57. 57. That is quite poor. So we know from the old video I made on focus points what the percentage chance is going to be if I use my 2 focus points. So I'm going to have a go at that because it's not a dreadful roll. Good enough chance. And we get a perfect roll. Gives us a wizard's robe that we don't really need, but we'll collect it. And and a loot as well that we definitely don't want, but we will collect more money, more cash money. We will move on. We are not going to use that. We'll just end our turn in the teleport position as we slowly head towards Woodsmoke. And then after that, what's our quest? Go to Hasta in the Perched Wastelands. Okay, where is that? Let's see if I can find where that is. That is a long, long way away. You are all the way over there, so we need a boat. We need to heal up, get a boat, and then head off that way. And we also need to kill that guy in the Shaman Forest, and he is just over there. So it's working out pretty well, actually. Go to this place, heal up, then pop over there to kill him, then hop on the boat to go to the new city. That is the plan of action. Just check the market. Is anything interesting? We can pick up a new pipe. We would always do that. Always pick up new pipes. They are great. We'll take some free XP because we will buy them up, and we'll take some new healing. We'll pick up a couple of them, and I'm going to do some selling as well because I think we have some stuff to sell. Yes, we will. I'm not sure if Seymour wants that yet. We don't actually have too much to sell, if I'm honest. It's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. And that is that not? Can I not sell that? You said I can't sell it. Am I not in the shop? I'm so confused. Market. Yeah, market. Then bring that up. Then bring that up. No, suddenly I can't sell it. Am I the wrong character? I am Seymour. I am not that character. I am Seymour. That is correct. We've got loads to sell. Let's sell that. What is your chest piece? Do you want that thing off? Yeah, no, not really. So even T. Davey can sell that. Right, I'm going to sell some stuff very quickly. I probably won't bore you with all this because it is just selling bad items that I don't particularly need, and that's a waste of your guys' time. And now everybody has bought all their stuff and sold all their stuff and just picked up a load of the items. I didn't pick up anything particularly great. I picked up no weapons and no armor. I just picked up a load of stuff that will allow us to heal and do some other little things like that. Picked up some free XP with Seaball, so we probably will use that when it's his turn. And we will start heading towards this battle over here. There's a couple of level 4s. We are level 7s and 8s, so it should be quite a comfortable little walk, really. I might just set up for a little attack on maybe one of these trolls as we wander through. It is Seymour's turn. He could attack. quite comfortably. Let's see if we can do that and go for a nice little 2v. Oh, these bridge claws can have a lot of damage, can't they? They can have like a lot of health. Let's not put ourselves in a position to have a 2v1 against a guy who might have like 100+ health and cause ourselves damage. We don't particularly need it. We'll just wander straight through. That's probably the easier thing to do. We'll just leave them guys alone. They're not really hurting anyone. They're not really doing anything. And we can then just go into this fight. Should I just wait? Should I just wait up and get the ambush? Is that probably the better option? Plus Seymour's not actually in range yet, so we need to move Seymour no matter what. He no longer has the range support tool which would allow him to access that fight. Now he's in position. Use one focus point just to help us out. It gives us an 88% chance. 11% chance of failure. You got to gamble a little bit, because otherwise you're not really playing the game. And then after that, we have a choice. All of them have magic resistant damage, which means Vila's pretty much out of this fight. She is just going to be doing spells, and it means Seymour can just attack away quite comfortably. So we'll just pick out the main guy, because these two guys are going to attack no matter what, so I'm not going to be able to get either of them out of the fight. But him with 36 health and 2 attacks on Seymour could kill him, so we will go for that. Just go for a standard Frost. That is 28 damage, leaves him with 8 health. We will then deal with whatever these guys throw at us, which is a double shot attack. Seymour dodged one of them. That means we are now fully shot across the board. So we are going to ruin one of these stat rolls no matter what. But I think no matter what, we will do enough damage. We did 21, that takes out the main guy. We now have 2 attacks to do as much damage as we want. Well, Vila no longer, because she has a new weapon, no longer has her... what is the skill? The skill is time jump, so she can no longer drag guys forward into the fight, but she can do some other little interesting things. So, Frost Blast is a very high damage action. It also has the ability to freeze, and we know that freeze will then up the amount of physical damage that they can take by 25%. Save for Greater Ice Storm, that is an AoE attack, still 29 damage as a 5 roll, lower accuracy percent chance of the perfect, but yet again can also freeze on a perfect roll, so that's, you know, you can freeze 2 characters in one there. Then you have the Glacial Ball now with Vila, which is going to put up a defense, which is then going to put up our armor stats. So if we maybe want to tank something, you would then use this skill with Vila. You would then taunt with T-Day because he already has all Seymour, because they already have 16 to 15 armor. That would up that by around 10, I believe. And then you're up at like 25%. So if you then get hit by like 25 resistance, or your armor stat, if you then get hit by a physical attack, it's going to do very little damage. There's very little things at this point is going to be doing more than 25 damage attack. There's a few things, but you're going to negate a lot of that damage, and that is really going to help you out, so you can suck it up. And we also have Snowballs, which is stun, which means we can then just push them back in the queue at the top, and we can then go have other attacks before they have a go. We might have an attempt at stun. I'm not sure if that's the right option here. That's going to take quite a few focus points. 1 to get to 85% and 2 to get to 90%. We then have a 10% or 90% chance on all 3 of these stat rolls. We know that as a fact. That is the perfect. We've now stunned both of them, pushing them back in the queue, meaning we have an attack with T-Davy, Seymour and Vila. So we're trying to get all of these guys dead if possible. We're going to stab away with T-Davy. That I should have used a focus point. I forgot he's shocked. That is always going to fail. That is my bad. Should have just done it. Should have done it, but it didn't. I think the move now, it's a heavy thrust will get 1 kill dead, so I'm just going to go for a heavy thrust. That is not going to do enough damage. It's only 18. Vila with 48 damage, despite them having 8 resistance, is still going to do 40 damage. That is still huge. Got to remember, one of these is going to get ruined by a shock, so it's not going to be 48. It's going to be a max of whatever 48 divided by 3 is. I want to lose that percent. I'm not 100% sure what it is. There we go, we'll find out. 24 minus 8, so it would have been 32. That's him out of the fight no matter what. We're then going to have an attack fired at Seymour. He has continued to be shocked. Vila and T-Davy are no longer shocked, which means we can just stab away. no issues. Critical damage, that's fine. Then a standard thrust, one of the rolls will get ruined. He's dodged that because he's a sneaky little guy. And then a frozen blast. This is a lot of damage from Vila. If we now face some guys who don't have any resistance to magical damage, Vila is our DPS person. She can do large chunks of damage, and we need to try and set her up in the best way possible. Which is a shame, because she's also the girl who can manipulate the playing field and the way the match flows. So it's a balancing act. It's a balancing act. Party evasion, gold luck. You got 3 intellect at the moment. Some extra luck. We'll keep it because extra luck is handy to have, but it's not always the thing that I want to have right now. We can increase the resistance stat on any of our guys. Seymour's looking very low at 5, so I think it's time for him to have 1 up. 6 is a little bit better. Identity scroll, we'll take that as well and move on. That is him out of the way. That will be our side quest done, so we collected all of that. Now, we have a choice. This guy's on the timeline, but we do have this catacombs down here, which is a little mini dungeon that's level 3, or we can start heading over to Hasta. Not sure which is the correct thing to do. I don't know where this guy's going to pop into the map. We could just wait around here, because if we go do this, we then buy an alluring pool, and then if he pops up anywhere near another alluring pool, we can just teleport to it, and that'd be quite quick. So we're going to pop into these catacombs, enter the party, and do this mini dungeon to wrap up the end of this episode. So we'll finish this, and then we'll finish the episode. Let's see what we have. These guys are quite easy because they're level 3s and we're level 7s and 8s. So it's not really too much damage at this point. 42 frost attack. I could probably take out 2 of these guys in one go right here. So yeah, if we do a swing, we're going to focus up a little bit to try and improve the percent chance. There we go. 26 damage, and also take a 9 and 9. If I just do a Greater Storm, there's a chance we can take out most of these guys with just that. There we go. And then just leave the Sea Hag to stab. She is the slowest character, so we'll just stab that. Haven't taken any damage in the first fight and haven't used 1 focus point. It's copies 1 focus point to get that first kill. 25 gold, that's pretty easy. We replenish 5 focus points now because we've got that higher level of pipe. That is now up to 5, so that is really good. Only Vila would really benefit from that, so we might as well just take it on Vila. Passive skill refocus. What is that? Damage against spirits, damage against party resistance, and gold and luck multiplier. I do like the gold multiplier. It really does help you out. I'm going to equip that on TW for now. Take refocus, because that means he can now start sucking up focus points as well, which means we can start using his focus points a little bit more often on the stabs, just to guarantee them as easy rolls. Just in case, really. Just purely in case. Let's go for another cutting swing. Let's have another one and go with them. See if we can get another kill. There we go. He was immune to that, but it doesn't really matter. We can then freeze blast one of these guys out of the fight. 19 damage does both, actually, so let's focus points into that. That's 100%. That means both of them are out of the fight. Easy. Very, very easy. Vila's got great versatility now of all of her different moves. It really does allow us to manipulate as much as we can. Collect that, because that is some free money to sell to the shop. It's only worth about 4 or 5 gold, but 4 or 5 gold quickly adds up. We now have an alluring pool, so we can drink to fully restore if we want. Seymour's the only one who'd actually benefit from it, so you might as well gamble on Seymour. Gets the full whack. While we're here, actually, I need to use his items. So let's use that, and let's use that again, just to get his XP as high as we can. And that is the chest as well, so we'll open that and take whatever the surprise is from this level 3. And that is pretty much that. So more lore, which is always good. We'll collect that. We'll collect that. That's a pretty meh. That's handy. It's always good to have more tinder pouches. And we will move on. We shall move on. And we'll end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I have been TD everyone. This is For the King, and I'll catch you with the next one. Peace out.
Hello guys, how you doing? It's me, Jack, mate. You've just finished watching probably one of the best videos on YouTube. So why not take a moment to consider subscribing? And if you haven't already, hit the like button and turn the notification bell on. Apparently it helps. I don't know how. It was a good one though, wasn't it?